What's up, guys? Chad Howse here. We're on to the second episode of The Man Show. We're talking about how to live a high testosterone life. You're going to read a lot about this in the Man Diet that I'm giving away for free. So click the link down below or head to themandietbook.com to get your free copy of The Man Diet, where we go into everything you need to know to learn how to increase your testosterone levels naturally from a diet, lifestyle, even an environment standpoint. So Chad and Teddy here. Let's get into it with The Man Show, episode number 2. So we're talking about testosterone again. So last time we talked about how to naturally increase your testosterone. This time we're talking about how to live a high testosterone lifestyle, which is essentially what guys want from testosterone. What we want is the lifestyle. What we want is the body, the ability to build more muscle, to live a more adventurous life, a more ambitious life, and that's what we want from testosterone. The thing is, the lifestyle can come before the testosterone levels, and in some cases it has to. So we're looking at 3 studies. Teddy's going to be here for a while. I haven't walked him yet. I'm actually going to take you on a walk to explain one of the things you have to do to live a high testosterone lifestyle. But the science covers 3 areas. Guys who have high testosterone levels are more prone to risk. So that can come from two angles. You can look at that from 2 angles. 1, if you risk more, are you going to increase your testosterone levels? And 2, by increasing your testosterone levels, you're going to be more prone to risk. I take bigger risks. We're going to talk about this. Take bigger risks to have that effect on your testosterone levels. The second thing, and these are the 2 most important things. As you make money and as you win, you get a surge in testosterone. As you compete, you get a surge in testosterone. So essentially, a high testosterone lifestyle is the life you want to live, but you're too scared to live, or you're too lazy to live, or you don't think it's your right to live. So let's talk about what it means to live a high testosterone lifestyle and a manly lifestyle, a manly life, an ambitious life. First of all, you have to compare yourself to the right people, and that right person is actually you. So let me paint a picture for you. You meet your maker, you're dead, you're going up to see him in the pearly gates, and standing there is a guy who looks exactly like you, except he's a little more weathered, he's stronger, he's got scars on his face, his hands have been through hell. You can see this guy has lived a life. So the version, or this guy is you. And so your maker points to him and says, this is who you could have been if you had maxed out every day. If you had taken action on the things you really wanted to take action on. And I think our maker, or God, puts these ambitions into our minds for a reason. I think this is who we are. This is a glimpse. These ambitions you have is a glimpse into who you can be. So rather than comparing yourself to your neighbor, to your buddy, to some guy you're envious of, some guy you want to live like, compare yourself to who you can be potentially, and use your ambitions, your dreams, as a guide to create this framework. So let's increase the audacity in what we aim to achieve. From there, we have to create structure, because victory is very important. We have to win. So the goal of life is to win. We define victory, we define this ideal, but the goal of life is to win, and that victory might change, that meaning of victory might change. But read things like Farther Than Any Man. Read Napoleon Bonaparte's biography. Read anything by a great man, and what you'll see is commonalities in how they thought and how they live and where they came from. Even though they're legends, you'll see commonalities in Theodore Roosevelt's biography. Hyperactive, had asthma as a kid, was really sickly. You read James Cook, extreme poverty. Started as a merchant marine, started from the bottom at an old age in the King's Navy, and worked his way up. So these massive success stories have common roots because they are men, just like you and me. So to create this victory, we need structure. We need to create structure in our evenings first, and in our early mornings. So get up early, go to bed early. I know, you don't have to do this. Yeah, you do. You have to get up early. You have to go to bed early, because most winners get up early. And then you got to create structure to where you're only focusing on one thing, so you can actually be effective. 3 books: Deep Work, The One Thing, and Essentialism. Read those 3 books to really dial in how to actually accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. The Practicing Mind is another one. So those 4 books. To couple that, I'll put a link down below where we talk about. I'll put a link down below to the Lost Art of Discipline, ebook that I created that shows you how to structure your evenings, your mornings, and really get the discipline you need to create the life you want to create. Second is compete your ass off. So compete your ass off and win. Find time, find competition, or find excuses to compete. So I go to the shotgun range as often as possible so I can compete with my buddies. I need to go to the boxing gym more. I need to go to the jiu-jitsu gym. I need to be competing because studies show that competition increases testosterone levels, and we're men. Our society is as evolved and safe and easy as it is. The quality of living is insane in North America, especially compared to where it is in the rest of the world, and compared to where we were 100 years ago, 1,000 years ago, whatever. It is that way because men competed. We need competition. We need competition to evolve and grow as a society. We also need it to evolve and grow as men, and it increases your testosterone levels. So compete and win, and live a dangerous life. Take these risks that testosterone guys with high testosterone take. Live a dangerous life. Get out in nature. Hunt, hike. Do things that you want to do, but you're a little afraid to do. This is what life is about. It's not about being safe. It's not about being the castrated male of suburbia or cities or the way of life that has become the norm for men. That is not life. That is existence. If you want to live a high testosterone life, get out there. All right, part of living a high testosterone lifestyle is being a man of action and getting out there. Just out here with Teddy. There's a trend in society to live a pretty sedated, safe life, and it's not how we're meant to live. We're meant to move. So they've done a few studies that show movement, being active, correlates to higher testosterone levels. So you're not sitting on your ass all day. Even if you have a desk job, I got a standing desk. It's an add-on to my regular desk. You want to be moving a lot more. So work breaks, take active work breaks, get in the gym, get outside, hike, hunt, do all those things. That is a huge factor in living a high testosterone lifestyle. Another thing is how you carry yourself, how your posture. So Dr. Cuddy, I can't remember her first name, did a bunch of studies on how posture correlates to higher testosterone levels and lower cortisol levels, which is huge. So it has a double whammy effect. Having a more open posture, so you're not hunched over, arms crossed, you're not closed to the world. Think of think of a lion on the Serengeti. He is immune to everything but a viable threat. So unless something bigger comes by, an elephant or food, he's chilling. Even look at my dog, Teddy. Cool story is when I went down to Argentina, I was there for a while, met a breeder, and he described the temperament of the dogo. So they are undeterred by anything but a viable threat. So that's how Teddy is. He's chilling at home, sleeping, lying on his ass, balls in the air, chilling, open posture, unless it's a viable threat, unless someone makes a mistake of knocking on the door or coming to the door or whatever. He's chilling. That's how you have to be. There are no threats. You're a man. There's no viable threat. And if there is, you're not closed up. You're still open, getting after it. Part of living a high testosterone lifestyle is being a man of action, but also being the lion on the Serengeti. You're not closing yourself off. You're not hunched over, arms crossed, legs crossed. You're open. I saw one thing where they're trying to get rid of men having their legs wide open on subway benches. It's just how we sit. We got balls hanging between our legs. We need to have wide open legs. Plus, if you're a man, stand. Give your seat to a lady, or an older lady, or an older person. It shouldn't even be a
a concern. I'm going to ramble here a bit. I want to keep this show nice and concise, a little more concise than the last one, but get out in nature at least once a week. We're not meant to be inside. Our DNA, last thing, our DNA does not fit our industrialized society, our, well, consumer society now. We are sitting on our ass, ordering things with a click of a button when our genetics are still in hunter-gatherer mode. We're still supposed to be outside. So they've looked at, Stephen Ilardi has a great book. Please be his name. I think it's Dr. Stephen Ilardi, called The Depression Cure. I hype it to everyone because it looks at natural cures to depression. And in hunter-gatherer societies that still exist in our culture, they found 0 cases of depression. So depression, this malaise, this looking at ourselves in relation to the rest of the world and getting depressed about it, or just our situation in life, our circumstances can lead us to depression, all this stuff, it's a construct of society. If you live as we are supposed to live, depression is not going to enter into your life. Studies have shown it won't enter into your life if you live as men are supposed to live. So hunt, hike, get out in nature, fix shit in your own house, live the life of a man, live the life of man as we've been supposed to live for a long time, and just get after it. So I found myself in periods where I'll go through high work periods. Those high work periods have to be balanced out with high action periods. You can't remove action from your life. All right, fellas, me and Teddy are gonna get back to our walk. We should see some deer around here. All right, guys, have a good one. Or I guess it's the man show. Pick up the man diet.
All right, guys, that was the Man Show, episode number 2. We talked all about testosterone again. We're bringing back manliness by talking about the foundation of what masculinity is, and we need to reverse this decline in testosterone that is becoming epidemic. If these studies are true, if these studies are real, and we're seeing a 1.2 to 1.3 decline in testosterone levels in men across all ages, annually, that's insane, and we need to reverse this decline. And I'm trying to do my part by giving away the Man Diet book for free. You can pick up your copy by heading to themandietbook.com. This Man Show is the next evolution in trying to reverse this decline in masculinity. Next time we're talking about how to be good at being a man. So we're going to talk a little bit, we're going to get off of the testosterone topic and talk about how to be good at being a man. But honestly, this episode kicked that topic off very well. So Chad and Teddy, say my name, weird. We're out. Have an awesome day and start living a high testosterone lifestyle by being the guy that you can be. Max out every day, get after it. All right, fellas, pick up the Man Diet.